Hello, hello, hello. Here we are once again. Monday night, 7:15. We're back. And I am on time. And I'm never on time, so this is quite amazing. 2 weeks in a row, guys. 2 weeks in a row. I'm going to start getting into a bit of a habit of doing this. Now, if you would like any sort of connections, please jump on. Hi, Scott. Yes, I will draw a card for you, Scott. Let me just go to a different deck. Let me go to a different deck. All right, so this is a card for Scott. Jump on early and I will just start reading as I see your name pop up. Hello to everyone who's jumping on. If you haven't seen me before, I'm a angel card reader, clairvoyant, or the clairs. Mediumship is what I primarily am doing these days. And I also do entity clearing and paranormal work. So if you need any of those sorts of things, I'm your gal. So I'm just going to start to connect as people are coming online. The first person I've seen is Scott, so I'm going to reward him with a little bit of a reading because he jumped on really early. Let's take off my watch because that's a little distracting. Okay, so Scott, I'm going to do a card for you, mate. So stay tuned. If there's anything in particular you're after, otherwise I'll just do like a general. Oh gosh, there's lots of people. I haven't even looked. It's not sort of scrolling down for me automatically. Hello to everyone who's on my page. I always cross posts. So Sandy Lee, hello. Ashley, Mel, Janine. Hi, Janine. Sarah Marie, hi, lovely. Great. Yes, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I will do a card for Michelle because Michelle asked last week and I didn't actually get to her. So Michelle's an old friend of mine, an old radio friend. So Michelle, are you after guidance around anything in particular or just a card? Let me know. Hi, Michael. Hello, my darling. Michael Lordberg is a fabulous person as well. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Grant. Hello to everyone who's coming online. I'm just going to draw a card for Scott because he was the first one on tonight. So it's a bit of a reward for being the first one online. So let me just draw for you, Scott. Okay. Okay, so seeing as you were first, I'm going to draw a couple. What's that one? Okay. All right, mate. So what we've got, this is for Scott, who's one of the first people to jump online tonight. We've got a vegetarian, so this is a bit of a vegetarian vegan. This is a change in what you're eating. This is past coming into now, yeah? So this is kind of a bit of a new way of thinking around what I'm putting into my body, how it makes me feel, that sort of thing. So great, good move. Present, willing to forgive. So there's a bit of forgiveness, a bit of letting go. And this is around relationships, beginnings, endings, that sort of thing. Be willing to forgive. Letting go, acceptance. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Close the door. Let's move forward. Yeah, into the future. And a bit around parents, and this is moving forward. Yeah, looking a little bit ahead. Let me just see what this one is. This is a little bit of out of left field. Let me have a look. This is a bit about improving my relationship. So the parents is around improving my relationship, looking a little bit deeper at where I've sort of come from and my roots. Yeah, so it's kind of going back to basics and going back a little bit into childhood, doing a bit of inner child work. I feel like there's some stuff to heal there with you. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so that's for Scott. Thank you for being the first one online tonight. I'm hoping that that makes a lot of sense for you. It often doesn't make a lot of sense for me. However, that's not the important thing. Hi, Kathy. Michelle, future. Okay, so let me just pop you on the list and I'm looking at future for Michelle. Again, hello to everyone who's just connecting. I'm a healer. I do angel cards, mediumship, all that sort of stuff. If you want a private reading, I've got a link in this post. So you can just jump on there, click on the link and book now. Late partner's birthday, would love a message. Amanda Stevens. Let me just check. Amanda Stevens, late partner's birthday. Let me come to you, hon. So if I write your name down, make sure that you stay connected. Late partner's birthday, because I will do my best to get to you. Last week I didn't get right to the end, but I always do my best. Hi, Celote. Hi, Celote. Nice to see you. Hi, Mick. Nice to see you. Relationships, nice one. Oh gosh, I'm way not at the bottom. Okay, so Tanya, I'm just going to come to you, love. So Tanya Dixon, she posted on my page earlier, so I'm just going to come to you. Hello, Michael. Hi, Kirsten. Oh gosh, these are some people that I go way back with, long way back with. Tanya, I'm just going to come to you for health, love. So let me just see, what cards do I want to use for health? I think I'll stick with these. Yeah. All right, so Tanya, I'm just going to come into your space. If you've seen me work before, you understand how that happens. I close my eyes. I come into your energy and connect that way. So let me just connect with you and just see what's going on around health. Tanya, I just feel like my energy isn't flowing as well as it could. I feel a little bit closed off. I feel a little bit shut off. And what I feel like is my energy is sort of coming from almost from my neck, like shoulders, yeah, kind of above heart, and just up. Yeah, I feel like I'm completely in my head. It's just not flowing down sort of below that. I'm also suggesting around you that there's an attachment, and I do only say this when I really absolutely see it. I will only mention it. There is an attachment. So there's something influencing potentially health, but there is an attachment. So I'm talking about an entity. Okay, let me also just look. I just want to talk about what you're putting into your body. So this is a bit around what I was talking about with Scott, with the vegetarian sort of vegan card. I really want you to pay attention to what I'm putting in my body and how it makes me feel, because I feel like a lot of the stuff I'm eating, I'm not eating consciously, and it's kind of just, you know, munch, 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 and I'm not really thinking about it. I feel like I want to be more conscious about what I'm putting in my body. Am I getting the nutrients and the vitamins that I need? There's something around diet that I need to change. Something around diet that I need to change. I'm also seeing alkalizing, yeah? So we're going to go along the lines of, you know, your pineapples, your apple cider vinegars, your lemon in water is great. We need to do a little bit of alkalizing to balance out, yeah? It's not in balance. Our body's not in balance at the moment. Super important. Nice. So I've just drawn a card for you too to give you a little bit of guidance. And the card that's come out is release, okay? So we're doing a little bit of releasing and letting go, and that's letting go of control. But starting to listen, Tanya, starting to listen to body, because it's not flowing. It feels like it's kind of from here up at the moment. So I'm mostly in my head. We want to come down, yeah, start to feel. That's what this release is, letting go of control and really starting to pay attention to how I feel is really important for you, okay? So I hope that gave you some guidance. Okay, so who are we up to? Who have we got coming online? Hi, Leanne. Am I making the right decision? Erin Taylor Burling. I love to know when I was drumming when I can do anything to help it along. Erin, let me just look at the drama for you, huh? Let me look at the drama. Erin Taylor Burling. Bit of drama. We don't like drama. Let's see when that's going to move itself along, hey? Hi, Joe. Employment. Nice to see you. Hi, Lily. Let me know where you are, guys. Let me know where you are in the world. Blood test being negative. Well, that's an interesting question. Yeah, I'd love to hear from people around the world. I've been doing readings for people in America, the UK, New Zealand, a lot of New Zealand. So it's really cool to see where you guys are from. Okay, I'm just going to come to Karen. Karen was after just something sort of general, so I'm just going to draw a card for Karen. That's okay, Tanya. Let me know. Hopefully that's on track. All right, so Karen, I'm just going to come to you for a general. Hi, Nita. Hello, my darling. Nita's a very, very old friend of mine, another radio buddy. My broadcast is in background, is in broadcast. My broadcast is in background. So a lot of some names that I'm seeing pop up. Hi, Paulie from Sydney, UK. Beautiful. Yeah, so ex-radio people. So that's really fun. Love that. Whoa. Who am I drawing for? Karen. Okay, Karen. Let me just connect to you. Okay, what's going on? Karen, just want to talk about your throat, hun. A lot of stress, a lot of stuff, yeah, I'm holding up in my throat. So just be aware of that in my throat space. It's very, very tight, yeah? So it's like I'm clenching. I feel like my jaw, yeah, is a little bit tight. So just be aware of that stress that you're holding on to. Okay. Wow, look at this. Karen's going to love this. Law of attraction, hun. Law of attraction. What you want, bring it in. This is about manifestation. Whatever it is you're trying to create, bring it in, create it. Write it down. Pay attention to signs, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's it. I know you're trying to bring in the home, the abode. So we need to manifest it. You need to be clear with spirit, let it go, allow it to come back. Be willing to forgive, yeah, has also come up. So this is around drama, family, We need to let go of that. We need to start accepting so we can move forward. Yeah. And that's where the house comes in. So let's do that. The willing to forgive one jumped out first, and then we're doing the house. Yeah. So we're manifesting, creating. Let's make it happen. We can do it. Okay, hun, that is for you. Okay, so I'm going to come to Michelle because Michelle was connecting with me last week and I didn't get to her and she's asking about health. So let me do, Michelle, I'm going to do my fairy cards for you, sweetheart. Hello, Lorene. Oh gosh, so many wonderful people jumping online tonight. So great to see you all watching. Slashing, wow, Jennifer, you got some stuff going on there, love. You have some stuff going on there. Hello from Gympie. Ashley, you're on the Sunshine Coast. You are another Sunshine Coast local. I am from the Sunshine Coast. That was you, Karen. That was you. Karen was just asking if that was me. Hello, Rosie. Hello, my darling. I'm going to draw a card for Rosie if I can get there. Kim, hello. Heading with my next journey. Okay, Wendy, Brisbane. Nice one. Wendy, what was your question? Love a reading. Oh, okay. Wendy, let me know if you want anything specific. I like you. I'm going to come to you. Not that I don't like everyone else, but I just am drawn to Wendy Harvey. So, Wendy, let me know if there's anything specific, that you're after. I will come to you. I've got you on my little card list. All right, so, Michelle, I'm just going to ask about health. Write down future, but I'm pretty sure you wrote health on your list there. Okay, so I'm just going to come to Michelle Pownell. So let me just do that now. I'm just going to come into your energy. What I feel when I'm connecting to your energy is something going on in my wrists. It feels like it's sort of up my arm, like traveling up my arm. Let me just see what that is. So yeah, it's kind of from wrists. And I'm feeling it mostly in my left arm, but often I mirror when I'm online. So it could be in your right arm, but I just feel like there's an extra strain or pressure or something going on with my arm, and that could be your right arm, because as I said, I mirror when I'm on Zoom. Okay, let me just look at what else. I also feel stuff going on in my solar plexus, which is our emotional center. So solar plexus is Michelle. Solar plexus coming out into the emotions. So I feel like there's stuff I haven't processed and I'm holding on to, and I feel like I almost want to really need to do some work around my solar plexus. It just feels like it's not churning around as it should. That's going to affect our digestive system, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be a little bit out of whack. So for some reason, I feel like I need to come into that solar plexus with you and do a little bit of work. Okay. Lily, Faye, Nick, sorry, you've just popped up. Have you been pestering me? I haven't noticed. Lily, if there was something you're after, let me know. I don't know whether you messaged before. But I'll put you down and then let me know if there's something specific, okay? When I'm sort of focusing, I'm not looking so much at the screen, so I'll just write you down, and you're from the UK. I like people from the UK, so let's see what you're after. Caminia, nice one. All right, so I'm just going to connect to Michelle again. Okay, we got up to solar plexus, a lot of emotional stuff, hon. You need to do a bit of a clearing, a bit of an emotional clearing, whatever that looks like for you. I also feel like I need to ground. I feel like I need to earth. I feel like just from my sacral, even my sacral, which is your, creative center, all that sort of stuff, I don't feel like things are flowing as well through there as either. So it feels like kind of the lower chakras, they're not flowing quite so well. I also feel really cold around my knees and my legs. So that's something to be aware of. I feel like maybe I need to do some grounding or some earthing or something. I just don't feel like I've got all the energy coming up through there, and I'm quite cold. Okay. Let me draw a couple of cards. This is for Michelle, for those of you who are just tuning in. Hi, Christo. Hi, Christo. Nice to see you. Hi, Keish. Career, nice one. Hi, Roxana. Hi, Gail. My friend Gail. She's beautiful. She does readings as well. She's very talented. Very talented indeed. Okay, so this is Michelle. Okay, so being asked for a bit of patience, love. This is past leading into now. So there's a feeling that, everything's happening, but it's just in our divine timing, not in our timing. Yeah, frustrating. Hey, people always get frustrated when I put up the patience card. There's healing happening, sweetheart. Yeah, so healing, healed, heal. So what I'm feeling physically, it's like this is actually part of the process. Yeah, it's part of the journey. It's something that we've called in, but there's some healing happening, and that's happening right now. I want you to feel that, yeah? Part of what we're doing is actually healing as well. Me putting some awareness there is actually part of the healing, and then you can actually deal with it, yeah, and start to process. It's just about sort of putting that, yeah, that awareness there. Good news moving forward. Yeah, debt paid off. Nothing to worry about financially. It's like leave it up to spirit. Perfect timing as well. So this is business related. It feels like it's fully supported. Yeah. So I'll be putting a bit of awareness into that. I'll be putting a bit of awareness, sorry, someone's just private messaging me, putting a bit of awareness into that, and just know that, A, we've got some patience, we've got to wait a little bit. It's all about divine timing, and the money's going to be supplied. Yeah, so just put it out to spirit. It's going to be completely fine. Okay, so Michelle, I hope that answers your questions, my love. Amanda Stevens, late partner's birthday. I'm just going to come to you. I'm going to go to butterflies. Going to go to butterflies. So for everyone who's just logging on, please let me know if you have any concerns, questions, that sort of thing. Oh, Wendy. So what did Wendy say? Gosh, everything moves so quickly. Thank you. We're selling my gorgeous home. 2 ultrasounds. Okay. So Wendy, I'm just going to put down health and home for you, hum. And we will have a look at that. And the other person I'm reading for is Lily Faye. So Lily, if you have anything specific, there's so many beautiful names on here. Hello to everyone who's logging on. If you do want to make a private connection with me, I stay online after my connections. Any guidance you feel drawn to, perfect. Yeah, stay online, ask questions, ask away if you want to make a connection. I do readings for $60 an hour, which I think is pretty reasonable. I also do reading healings, a bit of a combo, so we can do an hour and a half together and do a beautiful pranic energy healing. And I also do entity clearings and paranormal work and stuff like that too. So it really depends on what you need. Oh, no problem, Karen. So as I'm looking to my left, I'm looking at my other page. I share to my page as well. Hello, Daniel. Thank you for watching. Hi, Kayla. Wow, that just flew out of the deck. So Amanda, I'm just coming to you and you're asking about your late partner's birthday. Okay, so let me just come to you, hon, and I'm just going to connect your energy. Well, that's interesting because it was your late partner's birthday. He's actually rocked up, and I don't do a lot of mediumship in Facebook Lives because we are limited with time. However, if he comes in, I'm gonna mention it. So he's walked in and he's actually got a rose. So even though it's his birthday, he's given me this. He's got a great smile. He's given me this indication that, you know, he's wanting to spoil you. So there's a real feeling around him that he was very romantic and very focused on you. Really beautiful smile. Yeah, really beautiful smile. Let me see if he wants to share. Oh, he's coming close. Nice. I can feel him. Let me see. We'll draw a couple of cards and see what pops out, hey? So this is Amanda Stevens, and it would have been, I'm guessing today, late partner's birthday. But he's coming in with a flower. He's coming in with a single red rose. So I don't know if that was something significant between the two of you, but he's walking in with a single red rose, which is really beautiful. There's lots of love here, hun. There's lots of love between you two. I'm feeling a really great heart space connection, which is beautiful. So it certainly feels like, even though he's crossed over, there doesn't feel like there's any real love lost between the two of you. Okay, let's see what he has drawn for you. So this is where we've come from, and this is past leading into present. So there's just a feeling around this that there's a more awareness around spirit. So it's like the passing of, you know, this important person in my life has actually made me want to connect to spirit, learn more about it, like open. It feels like you've opened up a little bit more, you know, from this experience. Okay, so this is about you now. Beautiful, hey, my butterfly cards. This is about you taking a bit better care of yourself than you have been. So getting enough rest, which is, you know, super hard, you know, when you're going through grief and all that stuff, but your body still needs to recover and heal. It's really important so you don't manifest an illness or something like that. So the message is, and this is drawn by him, it's not drawn by me. He's here, he's drawing, yeah? So this isn't coming from me. Confirmation, yeah, some grief work. So there's still some stuff to be done, but the overall message for you, sweetheart, is this has opened you up spiritually, your awareness, you know, your connection. It's feeling really beautiful and good, and it feels like that flow starting. You just need to get more sleep, yeah, eat well, all that sort of stuff. Look after yourself, please. And moving forward, we're doing a bit more grief work. That can come in the form of, you know, shaking, allowing your body to shake. It's like that happens after a car accident. You start shaking involuntarily. That's what we're talking about. That's releasing the grief. I've also spoken about, I think, on previous weeks, there's those points in here. So where your shoulder blade meets your the joint up here underneath your collarbone, there's like a little gap. If you massage in there, that's another grief point, which is really powerful. So hopefully that helps. That's Amanda Stevens. So thank you, thank you, thank you for connecting. Who else have we got on here? Natasha. Perfect. Natasha, I'm just going to put my link under your comment because you're asking about readings. So that's the link for private bookings. And if you just click on that, I'll come back to our comments. If you just click on that, that will take you to my page, and you can click book now and just check all of the times that are available and all that sort of stuff. Wendy, you've got lots of support on here, hon. There's lots of people who are encouraging you. So hopefully you have a chance to sort of look, oh, New Zealand, hi trees. Hi, I've been doing lots of readings for people in New Zealand lately. I had another one today, actually. Yeah, so have a look through those readings. There's a lot of support for you, Wendy, a lot of people feeling for you. And Wendy was asking about health and her home. Erin, I hope, Amanda, sorry, I hope that that answers your question, hon. Hopefully that makes sense. Message, Tracy Ann. Look, I will... Tracy Ann, I will attempt to bring Mum through, seeing as Amanda's partner came through. So let's see if Mum will come through. She passed away on the 3rd of the 6th. Okay, so we'll do our best. Okay, who else? Liz Beath. Yes, won a card. Awesome. Hi, Christy. Sorry if I don't mention all the names. They're flying by. Relationships, Paulie, Mikhail. Let me see about relationships for Paulie. If I can get to, I should be able to. Relationships, or singular, plural, relationship. Okay. Yeah, so hi to everyone who's jumping on. If you haven't seen me before, I've got a link in this post for private readings if you want to book a private. Otherwise, tonight's, just a bit of fun, bit of a taster, a bit of a connection. If you're looking for a quick connection and a couple of cards, then I'm your girl. But yeah, if you want privates, then I'll stay online and sort of answer questions and do all of that afterwards. All right, so Erin Taylor Burling, you're talking about a bit of drama, hun. Let me just post this in here for Roxana. Oh gosh, I can't pronounce your name. Vetka, I think it was. Okay. Paulie, thank you for the stars. Okay, so Erin Taylor Burling, bit of drama going on. Let me just see what's going on with you, hun. Erin Taylor Burling, let me connect to your energy. Okay. Erin, I've got to say, I've got to be really honest. It feels like part of this is a reflection of sort of what's going on inside of you. I just want to talk about with you thoughts, words, and actions. So connecting, the three of them, making sure they're in alignment. I feel like thoughts, words, and actions are really important here to think about, because you're asking about drama, drama being around you and all that sort of stuff. So I just feel to mention thoughts, words, and actions, make sure they're in alignment. Because I feel like some of this is a reflection. We obviously attract, we attract partners for a particular reason. And usually that's a reflection of how we're feeling about ourselves at the time. So I feel like it's really important for you to have a look at that. Thoughts, words, and actions need to align. Okay. For you to move forward is what I'm talking about. Okay, let me just look at these. These are my Goddess Guidance cards. So they're Doreen Virtue. A lot of my decks are Doreen Virtue. I do have some others though from different creators. Yeah, confirmation. So I was just talking about, looking at thoughts, words, and thoughts, words, and actions aligning, and just feeling like there's something going on in you that's maybe bringing this to you. And relationships and attraction, boundaries. Yeah, it's time to start to say no. I feel like you're allowing this. We need to. If you don't want it, if you don't want the drama, I feel like you've got to start to say no, yeah? And that's boundaries. This is go outside. This is being present. So not only are we saying no, we're also going outside and we're starting to be present. And that's when you notice signs and things like that. It also makes you feel a bit more centered and a bit more aligned. I feel like that's really important to get out of the situation you're in, yeah? Moving forward. This is trusting your inner knowledge. Yeah, that intuition, that gut instinct. It's like, do I want to be around these people anymore? Do I want to be in this workplace anymore? Wherever the drama is in your life, it's like you have to ask the question, is this attracting me anymore? Is it giving me what I need? Maybe not. You know, maybe it's time to move on. Yeah. So boundaries, presence, and connecting to wisdom. So you've got it. You know, it's the inner knowing. It's that inner knowledge. It's connecting to that and listening. Listening is a big thing. Okay, so that's you, Erin. Wendy Harvey, you're asking about health and home, and you've had a couple of ultrasounds, you were saying. So let me just go back to my fairy cards. Hi, Tanil. Hi, Cara. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny. Diane, Anna, hello. Kayla, any guidance? Hi, Belinda. Hello. I connected with Belinda recently. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, Ivetka, Slovakia. That's exciting. Hi, Casey. Hello. General card. Beautiful. Let me do a general card for Casey. I also love Ivetka, so let me just come to you, Ivetka, as well, if that's how you pronounce your name. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. Morrison and Ivetka. So Ivetka's in Brisbane, I think. Natasha, I'm just putting the link in here. So Natasha, the link should be, I hope, in this post. So when I jump out of this post, hopefully there should be a link attached to this live video. But a few people are asking for the link, so hopefully it's in there. Okay, a few people asking about the link, so I'm just going to keep posting that in here. Oh, it looks like I've already done it for you, so that's good. Okay. Any confusion about the link, just ask me and I've got it here saved on my computer. I can just post it really quickly, so that's all good. Hopefully it's in where it's supposed to be. Hi, Gail. Hello. Oh, Surrey. Beautiful. I had a pen friend in Surrey years and years ago when I was in kindy. Wendy, I'm just coming to you for health and home, sweetheart. So let me just connect your energy. I've got my fairy cards. Let me just see what comes up around you. So this is Wendy Harvey. If you are just logging on, hello. Let me know what you're after. If there's a particular thing you're after and you'd like a connection, and if I am drawn to you, I will come to you. Flicking hair back over shoulders. Oh, hi, Katie. Hi. Anything for me? Wow. Katie, I'll add you to the list. It's getting ever longer, as it does every week. So guidance, let me see. All right, let's whiz through this. Wendy Harvey, health and home. Let me just connect to your energy, Wendy. Okay, what's going on there? What is going on there? Wendy, I just feel like there's something leaking. I don't know if that's going to make sense to you. I feel like there's something like, I don't know if it's bile or something where it shouldn't be. I feel like there's a leak, but I don't know where that's coming from. So I just want to make you aware of that. I don't know if that's what the ultrasounds are about, but I just want to make you aware. I'm feeling like there's something leaking that shouldn't be. So I don't know if it's like a bile or something like that. It doesn't feel like it's reflux. It's not coming up as like up into my mouth, which is what reflux does. But it just feels like it's sort of in my like belly, that sort of area, abdomen. There's just something leaking or outside of that where it shouldn't be. Okay, let me just connect a bit more. I feel like this has also been developing over a while. So it doesn't feel like it's just boom, it's happened. It feels like it's been developing for a while. So I feel like within you, God, there's cards going everywhere. Within you, there's been an awareness that I haven't been feeling great. But I just feel like, I don't know whether I was ignoring it or something like that. But I just feel like there's an awareness that I haven't been feeling great. This isn't a new thing. Yeah. So it's been happening for a little while. I just want to ask you, and I'm sure you're paying attention now because Spirit will, you know, do some things to get us to pay attention. So I definitely feel like your awareness is there and you're trying to figure it out. But I just want you to really be aware. Yeah. So moving forward, listening to your body a little bit more, okay? But certainly you're in a period now where you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure it all out. Okay, so this is past leading into now. This is assertiveness and this is you standing up for you. So I feel like this is connected to the illness because I'm asking around health. You were also asking around home, yeah? So let me just see, that could be, yes, okay. So this is more around home. So assertiveness is speaking up for what you want in this case, yeah, about the home. It's also related to health, I feel like, as well. I feel like this is how you get the answers, yeah? You need to be assertive. You need to go, you know what, I'm not happy with that answer. I want a different answer, or I'm going to keep looking. So I feel like it's both, yeah, related to both. spring. That's when everything comes to fruition. So this is around the house. It may not be your time frame. It may not be ideal, but I feel like things are improving. You know, the butterflies, the bees, the flowers, when everything starts to sort of blossom, I feel like that's when things are going to start improving. And that's kind of around the house. I feel like the house and everything's starting to move, but also my health. I feel like this is all sort of intertwined. The card that jumped out for you, love, is that one. So this is about being creative and expressing that creative energy. And what that is doing, that's actually to do with your health. So it's getting that energy flowing. So expressing that in whatever way, shape or form that you do that. But just getting that energy flowing is really important for you. And this is children. So this is working with kids. This also means fertility. This can also mean, you know, having children, conceiving, all that sort of stuff. But it's also working with kids. So let me just see what that is for you. And your wish is granted. So it's all happening. That's the bottom of the deck. That's your clarifier. So there's nothing to worry about. Okay, let me just look. This feels more like you're really great with kids, and guiding. It feels like more of a guidance thing. I feel like this is actually a bit of a moving forward. Things are putting more energy into that, and whatever that looks like for you. But I feel like that's going to carry me forward. And the kids are actually healing. I feel like that process of being around that child energy is actually healing for you. So it's like it goes hand in hand. The house is happening, but not right now. Yeah, but it's coming. The time is soon. So, Wendy, Harvey, I hope that answers some of your questions. Just get checked out around, like, I just feel like don't take no for an answer. If someone tells you this is what's going on and you feel like, no, health-wise, keep looking, and be assertive about that. I'm feeling like there's some bile or something fluid-like that's kind of in my gut or my system somewhere, and it shouldn't be. It's in the wrong place, yeah? If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, Lily Faye Nix, I think it is, from the UK. I'm just coming to you around some guidance. Hello, Ruby. Hi, Brian. Thank you for watching. Ashley, Haley, Misty Lee. Appreciate a card and guidance. Feeling very lost. Misty Lee, I will do my best to come to you. I've got a few people written down, but I'll do my best to come to you, huh? Misty Lee. Okay. So, guys, hopefully you've got the link. Hopefully the link is in the post. A few people are asking for the post. Hello from Victoria. Hi, Keish. Yeah, hopefully that pops up. Perfect everywhere down from my good friends. Hi, Donna Jane, relationship and house. Yeah, so if you want privates, I do one-on-one readings, healings, all that sort of stuff. Whatever you need, the link's in the post and just click book now. And I'll stay online and answer questions and take bookings and finalize all of that for you. No problem at all. Lily Faye Nix, I am just coming to you. So you're asking just for some general guidance. Let me just connect to that for you and see what that looks like. A bit of general guidance for Lily Faye. Okay. Health and a relation with a 14-year-old son also. Much gratitude. Carl's Elizabeth. I'll do my best to come to you. I'm not sure if that's your actual name, but Carl's Elizabeth. It sounds like it might be a joint account. I do one-on-ones as well, and I do connect to children, partners, all that sort of stuff, their higher self, and give you a bit of insight. So if that is something you're after, it might be good for you to connect with me one-on-one as well, because it might take a little while to go through all of that. Gail, relationship, lovely. Okay. So, Lily Faye Nix, after a bit of guidance, let me just connect to you, love. You're in the UK. Lily, I really like your energy. It's actually quite light. You're like a very elemental energy, which I really like. You know, fairies, pixies, all that sort of stuff. You've got that real kind of light, mischievous, yeah, is the feeling I get with your energy. I love your name too. Oh, Faye's interesting. Because that's fairies. Yeah, middle name. Isn't that cool? Yeah, just real elemental, fun, mischievous, playful, lots of laughter. I really like your energy. Okay. Lily Faye, I'm just coming in to do a couple of cards for you. Hopefully you're still online. Hello to the 68 people watching at the moment. Thank you for connecting. I'm here every Monday night. If you don't get what you need tonight, tune in again next Monday from 7:15, and I will be back. Oh God, I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. How embarrassing. Okay, where are those cards coming from? There we go. All right, so Lily Faye, wow, this isn't going to be any surprise for you. This is not going to be any surprise. Oh, you are something else. You are something special. Lily, I hope you are watching. I hope you, which page were you on? Not on that one. Okay, Lily, crystals. Okay, so let me know if you're still on here, sweetheart. This is what I'm feeling. You've got that real elemental, creative, mischievous, fun. Love your energy. Hopefully you're still on here. Mediumship, yeah. So you're doing your own connections. I feel like you've got your own abilities, which is super, super. This card sometimes comes up during readings when I'm doing mediumship for people. There's confirmation of that. However, I'm not. So this is for you. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Lily's on here, so that's great. Power animal, yeah? So you're working with your totem animal. Let me just connect quick because I do a bit of totem animal work with people. I just want to see what yours is. First thing that comes up for you is dragon. It's that scales, the scales, but it's magic, yeah? Dragon energy is beautiful, and it's really powerful and magic. So working with a bit of the dragon, and they do chop and change. I do come in and leave and all that sort of stuff. So, but at the moment for you, it's dragon. Mate, you are magic. What I just want to say to you though is you need to protect yourself. That's Michael. You need to protect yourself, yeah? So you need to get your cords cut, and also just shield, bubble, really important. Yeah, you need to protect that beautiful energy of yours. You are amazing. You're this divine goddess energy, and I just love it. But I feel like you're doing everything right. You're on the right track. But start to work with that sort of magic, the magic from the dragon. Okay. Okay, Tracy Ann, your mum passed away, love. So let me just connect to butterflies. Where are my butterflies gone? Butterflies. Okay, they're the fastest for me to do mediumship. So I do a lot of mediumship one-on-one. Obviously, when we're not sort of on these time restrictions, I can slow down a little. But I love doing mediumship, love connecting people with lost loved ones. And it's not just them sort of, coming in the room and being like, oh, yeah, I'm really happy and healthy and la, la, la. It's actually, and I can see Gail's name here. I connection to Gail's mum, and it's just amazing. The stuff that they tell us, confirmation, all that sort of stuff. It blows my mind. I have all sorts of amazing stories about people trying to bring in their favorite armchair and, bringing in their favorite food to show me what it is and what it smells like. And it's just amazing. Mediumship is just the best. So if you ever want mediumship, that's great one-on-one, but I will do my best to try and bring through spirit very, very quickly in this forum as well. So Tracy Ann lost her mum on the 3rd of the 6th, so I'm just going to connect to mum very quickly. Tracy Ann, okay, so this is for you. Let me just connect. So Tracy, and I'm just seeing her come into the room now, and what she looks like is she's got like a button-up sort of blouse. She's very well presented. She has her glasses on, and she's very nicely dressed. She's very well presented. She's very neat. It looks like everything is quite well ironed. So she's taking care of herself. But this is more a sign of, perhaps when she was here, is that she took good care of herself. She's got a beautiful smile. She's smiling away at me. I'm just checking. I am getting a very sore neck. And I don't know if this is you, Tracy Ann, because sometimes I'll show me what you're feeling. But just as she's come into the room, I've got this really sore neck, and it's on my left, the top of my shoulder. But it could be on right, yeah, because it's often mirroring. But she's just got the biggest smile, just the biggest smile. Let me see if she wants to draw some cards for you. This is for Tracy Ann. She just looks so happy, so happy. Let me draw some cards. She's also wearing pink. So I don't know if that's significant, but she's showing me I've got a pink top on. I've got a pink top on. And that was, I don't know, it's love, it's a love for me. But it's also feeling like she's saying something around, this is my color, this is my color. Something about, looking nice on her skin or something like that, that pale pink. So these are the cards that have jumped out. So we've got volunteer, get some rest, similar to the last person I did mediumship connection for, and finances. So similar, very similar. Bottom of the deck is dietary change as well. Okay, so let me just see what she wants to say around these. This is for Tracy Ann, who lost her mum on the 3rd of the 6th. Oh, hi, Apexa. Hello. Hi, Gail. Okay. She's just talking about Tracy Ann, the feeling that she sort of went to hell and back. Yeah. So I'm not going to spend too much time because obviously, we've got a few people to get through. But she's just saying it's like a feeling that she's been to hell and back, and this is physically. She's super happy now, but she's just saying, it was a difficult journey. It was a difficult journey. She's talking about going to hell and back. Okay, let me just look at this one. The rest is for you. Okay, so that get some rest is directly at you. So there's a feeling of burning the candle at both ends. We need to stop that. We need to really, reassess what we're doing, make more time, and also, do a bit more sort of letting go and grieving and processing the emotions. I've got this really sore neck, and I just feel like it's like, I don't know if it's her or you or just something in here. I just want to make you aware of that. Finances. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so let me just check that. This is moving forward. Okay, this is often from spirit. This is a message from spirit. So around the finances, the feeling is that you're going to be provided for. So I want you to start to ask and let go. So in terms of the money, I feel like we just wait because it feels like there's some, something coming in. So there's something new coming in, and I feel like spirit's making that happen. So whether that was something from mum, in a will or something like that, but I feel like there's money coming in. We don't need to worry about that. But it's coming in from spirit. So spirit's assisting with that. I hope that answers your question. She's delightful. She's absolutely delightful. Now, to everyone I'm connecting with in terms of mediumship, I will allow your relatives to move back and your loved ones to move back with love into the light. Yeah, but I just don't do it during because it takes a little bit of extra time. Okay, so just be aware that I do put them back. Okay, so Paulie, you're asking about a relationship. Let me just come to guidance. Let me just come to guidance for Paulie. Hi Tanya. Hi Tanya, relationships. Messages from anyone passed over. Hi Michelle. Love the Michelles. I've got two Michelles I'm reading for tomorrow. What are those cards called? Gail, they were these ones. That was my butterfly deck. When I'm doing mediumship and it's quick, I like to grab those ones. These are for life changes. That it just tends to be a really good one for mediumship. Hi Yvonne, country Queensland. What part of Queensland? Offriani. Hello Offriani. Michelle, I hope that was good for you and accurate. Hi Jane. Hi Jane. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I just went out and did a little bit of shopping. I bought 4 new dresses. James is commenting on my top. It's actually a dress. When I bought four new dresses for the price of one, guys. It's pretty good value. Whipping out the lovely earrings now. I'm getting trying to get a little more feminine. Very my masculine. Usually I'm in my Maura Jane gear, 24/7, my active wear. Paulie, I'm just going to come into relationships for you. Actually, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use these. So for Paulie, I'm using these ones. Seeing as Gail's asked the question, I'll sort of show you guys. Crystal Grid Oracle, the Nicola McIntosh. These ones are beautiful because they show you all the grids that you do for particular things. So it depends on what you're after. Okay, so Paulie, I'm just going to do a bit around relationship. Oh, hi, Joanne. Thank you. Oh, gosh, Joanne, I love you. Ooh, I'm going to hit a big like on Joanne. Ooh, I love Joanne. She's just fabulous. Makes me laugh. Very, very funny lady. Very, very funny. Okay, so if you're just clicking on and you haven't seen me before, I do angel card readings, mediumship. I'm doing a bit of mediumship tonight, just squeezing it in as we go. I also do one-on-one sort of entity clearing, paranormal stuff, investigations, all that sort of stuff. So if you want to connect, there should be, hopefully, a few people have been asking for the link tonight, but hopefully there's a link in this post. Hi, Pexa, and that will take you to me, Michelle R. Price, writer and clairvoyant. And if you want to book, then feel free. There's a big book now function in there that'll bring you to me. And I'll hang on tonight and I'll connect to you guys afterwards. So if there's any questions or you want me to finalise bookings for you, I can do that. If you're having trouble finding my page, just send me a private message. Michelle R. Price, writer and clairvoyant. Okay, Paulie, I'm just going to come into you, mate. So I hope you're still there. Oh, thank you, Salote. Paulie, just let me know if you are still there. I'm checking both of my pages. I'm just cross-posting tonight. Whoa, relationship. Wow, beautiful. That one just flew across the room. So hopefully Paulie's on here. Let me just connect to that because I'm not sure if he or she is. Hey, Dave. Hey, you're awesome. I hope your exam went well. Yeah, thank you. That's great feedback. Hope your exam went well. Wish you all the best with that. We connected just before we had an exam. All right, so Paulie, I'm just looking for a relationship. Just let me look at this for a sec. Mate, I feel like I just want to say, invite some guidance, so angels, a bit of healing, yeah, a bit of healing needs to be done. I feel like there needs to be some water under the bridge, yeah. I feel like I want to sort of start to move forward. I feel like I'm sort of dwelling. I feel like I've been dwelling on stuff that's sort of come before. Let's put the water under the bridge. Let's ask the angels for guidance. Let's draw a line and let's look ahead, yeah, for us to be able to heal this. I feel like unless we do this, we're not going to be able to heal and move forward. Okay, so that's my feeling around Paulie. So if you're still online, give me some feedback. I love the feedback. Hi, Peter. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. Peter's asking about relationships. Casey Morrison, I'm just going to draw a card for you. So let me see what I want to do. Life purpose, maybe? All right, Casey, I'm just coming to you, love. So hopefully you're still on here. Casey Morrison, Casey Morrison. I've got a few just random names written down. Yvette Cart as well. Katie. I don't even know. Misty, I think I wrote down. So if I've mentioned your name, please stay online. Thank you, Joanne. Wellbeing Workshops. Hi. Hello. Oh, another Michelle. Brilliant. I think you've connected before. I remember that name. Okay, so Casey. Let me just look what's going on. What do we want for Casey? Okay. So yeah, if you do, just let me know. Oh, thank you, Paulie. Just let me know if there is anything. Thank you, Rebecca. I will come to you in a sec. Gail, I'll see if I can do relationships for you, lovely. Just stay online and I'll see if I can get to you. Okay, so let me just draw for Casey Morrison. A little bit of guidance, hey? My cards are upside down. Let's turn them up the right way. Okay, let me look. Similar to the other person that we just had. Casey, first card, children. Whoops, children. Spending more time with your own and others. I feel like just being around that child energy, and this is what I was saying to them before, is really healing for you, for where you're at. Also connecting to your own inner child. So this is doing a little bit of inner child work. Connecting with that memory. I need to play and have fun. A little bit like the elemental stuff I was talking about with the fairies before. Remembering just to kind of let go, yeah, just ease up the pressure and start to have fun and laugh, yeah. It's like getting that energy flowing through your body. Also being encouraged to speak up, yeah. So start to communicate. This is what I need. And similar to what I was saying before about the other person, it's like if you feel like you're not getting the answers that you want, just keep asking until you get the answers you want. Keep looking, yeah, keep looking. And this is creation. This is creation. This is making stuff happen. Let me look at what this looks like for you. So starting to put things together so they make sense. I feel like I'm reorganizing things. And this is a little bit around health. It feels like I'm getting some answers, I'm getting some guidance, and it's like I'm starting to put it in order and categorizing that and saying, yep, I feel like we're on track here, feel like we're not on track there. Just start to listen, yeah, to that inner guidance and that intuition within you. But I feel like I want to go back to a bit of play and a bit of laughter and a bit of fun first and foremost. That's going to start that energy flowing. That's what you want, you know, and that's where your starting point is. Okay, so that's what we've been coming into. So I hope that answers your question. Yvettecar, I'm coming to you, lovely. Just going to have a sip of water. Oh, what did Dave say? Good luck, good luck. Oh, okay, that was about the exam, I think. Yeah, I need to know how Dave did on his exam. He hasn't given me feedback. I'm very nosy. Very nosy. Yvette Carr, let me know. I don't think there was anything specific, was there? So I'm just going to draw a card. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Goddess guidance. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to draw a card for Yvette Carr. I think she's in Brisbane, but originally from Slovakia. Have I got that right? Kaza, can you try for my partner, please? Kaza, what do you mean try for my partner? Do you mean connect to partner? Just let me know. Whoops. Thank you. Perfect. Rebecca, I'm just coming to you. Hi, Peter. I already said that to Mika. Hello. Ruby, you're asking about the house. I'll do my best to get to you. Tarina, finance and future. Holy, white man. Cards flying everywhere. Cards flying everywhere. No problem, Casey. I hope that gives you a little bit of guidance. Okay, so Becca, I'm just going to come to you. Gosh, we've got lots of time, lots of time. Who else wants readings? Who else wants readings? This one's just flying out of the deck of Edgar. So infinite supply, that's prosperity and abundance, nothing to worry about. Okay, everything's just flowing. There's a feeling in you that there's that trust there. Wow, look at that. That one just flew out as well. Bright future. Okay. It feels like things are starting to flow for you. Things are flowing for you. This is good. We've got infinite supply, so prosperity and abundance. No need to worry about that. Bright future. There's no need to worry. It just feels like everything's starting to flow. I feel like you've developed a little bit of trust, and I feel like this is a reward. You've been doing some work around this, you know, accepting, letting go, asking, letting go, you know, getting ready to receive. It just feels like you've been doing some work around this, and I'm really proud of you. Spirits, you know, saying hats off, hats off. Give yourself a little pat on the back too. It's nice to give yourself a reward when you actually do the work, because, you know, that's a lot of what I talk about is doing the work. I just wanted to draw a third card, and this is quiet time. Yeah. So there's a little bit of downtime. I feel like in this order, it's all coming in. It's starting to come in. It's starting to flow. This is the water. You can see the water there with the whale. Water again. Yeah. Bright future. It's all coming in. No need to worry. But we do need a bit of this. We do need a bit of that. And I feel like it's the energy at the moment, because I feel like I've told everyone tonight, you know, you need some quiet time. You need some rest. You need some downtime. At the moment, it's not the time for, you know, doing crazy epic adventures. I feel like we just need to have some downtime and then wait for that massive, you know, the beautiful new things, yeah, to come in. Katie, my love, I'm coming to you. So hopefully you're still on there. Kayla asking about moving. I'll do my best to get to you. Katie, hopefully you're still there. I'm just going to come to you and just draw a couple of cards. Oh, Joanne, you're fabulous. I love you. Love, love, love. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, I'll add a couple more people. Lisa Kustek, you did contact me on my page, and I will get to you too, so stay tuned. Rosie, I want to do a card for you. Katie and Misty at the moment. Misty, I think it's Misty Lee. I think that's what I've written. Let me know. Hi, darling. Hi, Deborah. Let me know if, partner in spirit. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, so Katie, Misty Lee, and Rosie and Lisa, I'm going to come to you. So Katie, I'm just going to draw a card for you. I'll just move all of these up so I can see all the new comments. Hi, Charlie, on my page. Okay, so let me just see. I'm going to do a bit more of this. This is lavender oil that I'm putting in my hands, guys. If you're wondering, it increases sensitivity so you can feel the cards really easily. The way that it feels to me when I'm selecting cards is actually a bit like pins and needles. It's very prickly in my hands. And that's when I know I've got the right card. So I'm just connecting to Katie at the moment. Katie, I'm just seeing a few question marks around you, love. Just when I connect to your energy, it's like I've got a few question marks. I've got a few things I'm not certain of. That's normal. But I feel like there's some decisions to make. Yeah, there's a few decisions to make. All right, so that was what I was feeling, and that's what I'm coming to. Listen to your feelings, and this is intuitive. So what I want to say to you, Katie, is just to start trusting your gut, intuition, all that sort of stuff. Listen to you. Like, you've got a really great sense of truth and lie, you know, the discernment. I feel like you already know that, so there's nothing to worry about. We are vacuuming away the fear, yeah? So that's a bit around Michael, and that's making sure that, you know, we're acting on from a place of alignment. So being present, listening to your gut, listening to your intuition. You have to be in your body to be able to do that, in your feelings, in your heart space. And then there's kind of no fear. You know, we need to take fear out of that, because that's just what's holding us back. And I feel like that's going to connect those loose ends for you, because I just see a lot of question marks, and it's like, what's the answer? What's the answer? You're going to connect the dots by doing those two things. And this, my love, is listening. This is listening. Listen to those songs that pop into your head. Listen to, mostly songs. I'm feeling songs, things dropping in when you wake up and it's like, what is that? I feel like just start using those little ears. Use those little ears. So listen to what's coming in, and that's the key word in that one, yeah? Listen to your intuitive feelings. Listen, okay? It's all there. All the guidance is there. You just need to start, switch those little ears on, and all the guidance you need is there. Okay, Misty Lee, let me know if there's anything in particular that you want from me. and I'll do my best to get to you. For those who are still watching, leave your name down there because I'm sort of whizzing through these and we've still got, let's say, 5 minutes. So I'm Misty Lee now. I'm going to come back up to Lisa Kustek. If you're still on here, husband and marriage, you're asking about. And then I was going to draw a card for Rosie. So if you want a connection, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Lavender oil, are you vegetarian? Yes, I am vegan. Donna Jane's just asking about that. Are you vegetarian? I'm vegan. And yeah, it actually helps me with my connection, Donna Jane. So if I'm eating a lot of meat and heavy food and steak and things like that, I don't connect. I have a lot of trouble connecting to spirit. You'll find a lot of people who do this work. Christy Johnson, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. I actually don't have you on my list, but I can put you down. Christy Johnston, let me know let me know if there's something in particular that you want, but I actually didn't have you on my list. Very naughty indeed. Hi, Sharon. Oh, hello. Oh, Misty Lee, family relationships. Yes, family relationships. So I'm just coming to you now, Misty Lee, family and relationships. Let's just draw around that for you. Okay. So if you do want privates, I'll stay online tonight. There should be, hopefully, a link above in this post. So when I log off, there should be a link there. Click book now. And yeah, I'd love to connect with you. I do all my readings, healings, mostly online, Zoom. But if you're on the Sunshine Coast, come and see me, come swing by. And I do entity clearings and that sort of thing as well. I do a bit of a reading healing combo, which is really popular. So if that resonates with you and you like what I do, yeah, connect with me. I'd love to meet you one-on-one. So Misty Lee, family and relationships. Let me just come to that for you, darling. Doing lots of lavender now just to clear those little energy fields in my hands so I can feel. Okay, Misty Lee, family and relationships. Let me just connect to that. And I do feel like just coming into your energy, there's been a bit of drama. And look, that's, I guess, normal, you know, in most families. But I do feel like there's a bit of unrest and a few, it's just seeing it sort of divisions. I feel like it is sort of a division. So I just want to say to you, come at whatever angle you're coming at it from. When you're speaking to others within the family and that sort of thing. I feel like I just want to say, and I'm sure you're thinking about this, but I just want to say come at it from a heart space perspective. So always come at it from a heart space. So beautiful, you know, pink. Just make sure that, you know, you're speaking, yeah, from the heart. So whenever you're sort of dealing with all this sort of stuff, I feel like there's a bit of unpleasantness. So I just want to say, you know, as long as you're coming at it from a heart space perspective, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And I also feel like when you do that, people are going to respect you. People are also going to respect you. There's some decisions that need to be made. This is crossroads. This is your communicator. Communicator, that's your overall message. Underneath that, there's a communication card. Yeah. So we are doing some speaking. I feel like you need to speak up, but definitely from the heart space. Definitely from the heart space. Spirit guides, they're present. This is past leading into now. Okay, so the spirit guides have already heard your call, they've answered it, and they're here, yeah, to support you. Hence, you know, you're getting a reading from me. I was drawn to you. Courage moving forward. Okay, so this is going to be challenging. I feel like it's going to be a bit challenging to sort this out. There may be relationships that you know, you just can't fix, and you just have to accept that that's the way it is, and that's what that is. Beautiful confirmation, release, yeah? So just release attachment to the outcome, okay? And just let it flow, let it happen. But there's awareness that we've heard your call for help. That's why I'm giving this reading tonight, because I was drawn to you. Have some courage. It's not going to be easy. We've got a bit of work to do to sort of trudge through all of this. And then, as I was just talking about before I turned that over, was a bit of acceptance and release. Release the outcome, you know, just release that outcome and let it go. But there's certainly decisions and communication. So you need to speak up, yeah? Be assertive, but make sure you're coming at it from heart space and accept whatever the outcome. You just got to accept it. There's nothing you can do to control that. Okay, so that's Misty Lee. So I'm just going to come up to Lisa. Hopefully you're tuning in. You're asking about husband and marriage. Lisa Kustek, I hope that that's how you pronounce your name. Let me just see. You can obviously watch these videos back. So if you did miss anything, then you can obviously watch that back and catch up. Thank you for connecting. I'm just keeping on the time. I've got a couple of minutes left. So thank you for connecting again tonight. I love seeing all the same names and all my old little mates. Hi, Jasmine. What's blocking me? If I didn't get to you this week, I do my best to get to as many people as possible. I've got a full page here and they're all crossed out, so I'm pretty pleased. I am managing to get to more people every week. So please, come back 7:15 next Monday. Otherwise, book a one-on-one if you want to connect with me during the week. Yes, Joanne did the reading healing combo and she loved it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs, Joanne and I. So thank you for that beautiful recommendation. Yeah, so the healing is a great one, reading healing. Lisa, I'm just going to come to you, husband and marriage. I'm just going to do one card because I don't know if you're actually still on here. Hello, Pavati. Pavati, is that how you pronounce your name? It's a beautiful name. Okay, Lisa, husband and marriage. I'm not sure if you're on here, darling, but if you want to watch this back, throat chakra. So that's about speaking. I feel like it's about communication with you guys, but I also feel like you're not necessarily being sort of heard, each of you. So I feel like maybe we need a mediator, maybe we need something in between to sort of translate. I feel like we've sort of lost our communication. So I feel like that's what I want to do in terms of getting back on track. But I feel like you can do it. I feel like you can do it. It's all about throat. It's all about that communication, though. Christy Johnson, was there anything that you wanted in particular? I'm just going to draw a card for you and then I'm going to jump off. Otherwise, I'll get booted off and in big trouble. I haven't actually drawn from this deck tonight, so I'm going to grab this deck. This is Debbie Malone, and I'm just going to draw a card for Christy Johnson. So let me just see what pops out. Let me know, Christy, if you want anything in particular. Oh, Carlos Elizabeth, nice. Carlos Elizabeth, what is your name? Is that a joint account? Because I'm just confused about the name. Christy Johnson. Christy Johnson. Okay. So Christy, did you want anything in particular, hon? Or I'll just draw whichever comes out. Oh, crystal cards. Yeah. Can you see those? They're on the desk. Oh, the crystal grid, maybe what you're thinking about. I've also got these giant ones, and they're just massive. Huge. Rochelle Sharman. Amazing, amazing, amazing. She does a beautiful crystal meditation. Oh, brilliant, Misty. Well, they have heard, love. That's good confirmation. Christy Johnson, anything is fine. Let me just draw for you and then I will jump off. As I said, if you want to do privates readings, then the link is above and click book now, and I'll be staying online and taking your questions and bookings and sorting all of that out for a little bit tonight after we finish up. Christy, let me just draw for you. Okay. Whoops. Christy, I just feel like you got this beautiful light around you, huh? Just coming into your energy, I feel like everything just got a little bit brighter. You've got this beautiful light. I do feel like I just want to say to you, have a think about receiving. Yeah, I feel like you give a lot of yourself and you're very kind. You're a very generous soul. I feel like it's also about receiving. This reading is about you receiving. So you deserve this. So accept it. Thank you. Give gratitude and let it go. But I feel like you just need to have a think about, how much you're putting out there for other people. And I just feel like you're the kind of person that you can get taken advantage of. So I just want to make sure that, whoever I'm doing stuff for, that is actually giving me something back. Yeah. So we always need to have that exchange of energy. And that means you need to have something beautiful back for yourself. Okay. So please make sure that is happening, because you are just a little ray of sunshine and I love your energy so much. But you need to make sure that you are bringing that back to yourself. Okay. Angel of Families, this is for Christy, and she was just asking for general guidance. So we've got the Angel of Families. Let me just connect to that. This is the feeling around this, that I just want to make sure that everyone is okay. And I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like this is about you putting out a lot of yourself, though, too. I feel like I'm checking on a lot of my family, making sure everyone's okay, what's going on. I feel like I just want to come back to me as well. But it's really nice. It's really nice, what you're doing, checking on everyone else. But please just come into receiving for you. Angel of White Light. This is meditation. Yeah. So at the moment we're being encouraged to just connect to myself. So it's been a lot about other people. Yeah. And right now I just feel like I want to connect to me. Yeah. Come back into self, channel that white light. Just check in with yourself. See how you're going. Divine timing. Okay. So whatever we're bringing in, it's all happening in divine timing, not in our timing, in divine timing. No one likes this answer. Let me just look. It feels like lots of new things. And one of the things I'm seeing is like a new car coming in. So it's like a new vehicle. It may not be brand new, but it's a newer vehicle. Yeah, I feel like there's a new car coming in. It's all going to sort itself out. There's other new things, but that's the main one that's jumping out at me that Spirit's showing me. So the new vehicle. Just start to give back to yourself. You're spreading yourself very thinly, and that can have an impact on your health. Okay, thank you. That's my time. I'll let the next people jump on. Thank you again for connecting. I love this. This is my favorite time of the week. Wendy, I am in Caloundra West. So I'm just going to write in here, Caloundra West, if Wendy's not on here still. So thank you for connecting. It's been a delight. As I said, if I didn't get to you, you can connect with me one-on-one. You're more than welcome. I work 7 days a week. And if not, I will see you next week, Monday, 7:15. Have a great night. Bye.